Okay, everybody, welcome back. This time, the realist. I have somehow messed up even the post commentary. You will notice the video is much shorter. That is because I actually did editing, and I regret every second of it. But welcome back on Velgab Haldo, everyone. We're on the last level of Psychonauts. In the last episode of Psychonauts. You will see the editing I've been up to, but suffice to say the Windows Movie Maker is very confusing, and it doesn't split videos the way one would expect it to split videos, which left me with this weird hodgepodge. So the first time it happened was I tried to edit it while recording over it, and that messed up everything. The second time, I realized it had doubled up my clips, so it was playing like 3 minutes of this boss fight we're going to have in regular speed, and then started it over and started playing it in double speed. So I think this time I've got it right, and if I don't, I'm going to bed, because fuck this. But if you're hearing this, then I succeeded! Huzzah me! What to say about this? Well, I've said it 3 times now. So basically here I show I can't play video games because I don't jump, I just die. You know, I take the easy way out. But this is actually the last, like, free screen of the game before it's just boss fight after boss fight. And so basically by this point you need to have collected everything, and if you are successful, including on this part, then you will be rewarded with an extra cutscene. You can look it up on YouTube. The cutscene is just Shigor and Mr. Pokelope sitting outside the asylum after it's been blown up, and then Linda shows up, and you learn that Linda and Mr. Pokelope are this thing, and then he's like, baby, I can handle like 2 you crazy women. But here I actually mess up my momentum, and so I jump trying to slow down, and it actually makes me shoot past so I don't get that last emotional baggage.
You gotta help me protect the bunnies!
Gotta protect the
little
bunnies.
Oli. It's okay. Those monsters are gone now. The bunnies are safe. We're all safe.
No, it's not safe!
And now my cutting isn't perfect.
Who's coming?
My dad.
Your dad? The butcher?
He says little bunnies are good for nothing! Nothing but food!
Here, little bunnies.
Alright, now I take all the seriousness out of
Don't
this.
run, or else Daddy's gonna kill you.
Alright, at least I got that. And it does skip a little bit. So it skips straight into the fight. But I doubled the speed because I really struggled to figure out what to do here. Yeah, I did. So, we're going to do this at double speed. Essentially what you have to do is you have to get him to trigger his big swing. And when he swings into the dirt, you climb his arm. And you punch him in the head. And it takes me forever. So you got to get that move to trigger, but I do not figure out how to go to his head. I was like, I'll just punch him in the dirt. It makes more sense in the way. But I will say I've been immensely entertained by hearing him go, "Come here, buddy," and grab you up. But it's a whole lot of nothing. And in the original video, it was 12 minutes of this. And we can see there that for that brief second, you can see that he sees us as a little piece of steak to chop up. But we have the shield, we have regeneration. Even if he hits like a tank, we really don't care. Fast with on. If you want to skip the whole boss fight, by the way, my clock is supposed to end at, well, that'd be like 9 minutes and 7 seconds. So, that's what I click. Because this is a whole lot of me goofing around. Where if he can't kill me, I can't figure out what to do with him. Crawler gives me a hint, but it's like after way too long. Or like I've already tried everything else. But so you can turn invisible, and if you turn invisible, he can't find you. Apparently, the actual solution, from what I looked it up in the last time I was recording to see what the internet was supposed to do. Apparently you're supposed to just like hop on levitation and jump on it. They didn't expect you to try and shield. Apparently I just like, love shielding way too much. Yeah. His little laugh, it slays me. But hey, look, talk about the editing in a video, so you know, I get a little bit of a pat on the back. It's more than nothing. More than anyone would expect out of me. So then I'm like, maybe he's got a button on his ass. Trust me, it was much more agonizing than this took 12 minutes. I think even in the live commentary, I feel so dumb. There I get up there, which this throws me off too, is I get up there and I guess I just didn't get his hitbox. Because I'm like, oh, that can't be it. Because, you know, I tried to punch him in the face. It didn't work. And I do figure it out. We do actually beat the game. I don't give up after running in circles around this boss for another 30 minutes. Let's get done. All in all, these boss fights are just like awful. I don't know, this is my third time in a row watching this boss fight in the past 30 minutes. But also the dialogue, I feel like, I don't know, that's the only thing I'm curious about, is if there was an easier way to trigger his attack, because I haven't watched it that many times, I still haven't figured out what exactly I did when he would swing down. It's not like his attacks follow a certain pattern. But there's one fun thing that happens here. I'm not quite sure when it happens. It's when I start playing with invisibility. But I think I hit him like 1 or 2 times before I did that. Because what I ended up finding, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to just get far enough away from him and then he catches up to you and he does it. I think that might be it. So I turn invisible. Yeah, so, you know, he tells me as I'm doing it. So at that point I figured out, I was like, okay, just do it. Do the move. And then I'm like, oh, well, last time I turned invisible, and that made him do it. So right there we have a little glitch where even though I was invisible, he saw me, and I assume that's because he was already attacking me, he wasn't looking for me. Alright, let's get done. He's gonna hurt me if he can. But he can't because I have shield. So, hope you're having a good Halloween. Alright, so then I hop in the ball. See, he doesn't get attack. He just runs faster than me. So no, I don't think that was it. This might be when I do it. Yeah, this is when so maybe I'm just gonna get really far away from him. And he does it. So I'm like, okay, that is what it is. You just gotta get so far away from it that he'll do it instantly. So I turn invisible. Like, I gotta get him like to stop hunting me, so I can turn invisible. So what I end up doing here is I get so far away from him that by the time I turn invisible, I'm on the other side of the pit. So he's trying to get to me, but that has him running forward. And there I'm trying to see myself and look at him, just looking at my head. So I head back over there and I'm like, alright, come charge me so that I can hit you. And he actually gets stuck. But he gets out of it. But then he gets stuck on this wall. But luckily for us, he goes for the move anyway, like pretty quick. And then there's going to be a bit of a jump from where I cut. So I punched him in the face. But I did do it. Alright, we're back to normal speed. It's like he could have killed us, but instead he just sent us somewhere else. So this was the part of the game I dreaded the most when it came to doing this playthrough.
What's going on here? What have you done to our circus?
Dad!
Polluted. Perverted. This looks like the work of mentalists.
I can explain.
Have you been associating with psychics?
Dad,
Psychics. fortune tellers. They killed your grandfather. They cursed our entire family to die in water.
Yes, but...
Including you, Rasputin. And me. But I'm going to live. You know why? Because I'm still an acrobat. Let's see if you are.
So, this part
What's it going
stinks.
to be,
This is a
son?
this is a platform for your life scenario. But you can tell that they showed some mercy because you can tell by like the board there. You don't have to make the knife throwers make it. You can just. I like how I stopped there. There's actually several times during this that I think I've killed myself and that I've already lost because I thought this was way less forgiving. Because as a kid, like every time I messed up during the live playthrough, my commentator was like, "Oh, I'm dead." I just killed myself. Like here, I'm like, "Oh, I'm dead. I didn't make it the first go around." I'm toast. So, as far as his attacking, you can actually just turn invisible and he won't attack you. But you really don't have to do that. I'm just trying to get my grasp on my surroundings. I keep expecting to do like a Napoleon moment and not bounce away. Like right there, I assumed I lost because I was back here. But it actually does turn out that the level is very forgiving. Honestly, if it reminds me of something, it would be Conker's Bad Fur Day. The, what's it called? When you beat the Terminator, like the Haybot or whatever. That's what it reminds me of, and that as a kid I thought that was impossible too, and then I went back as an adult and beat it my first try. So you can actually, like, cheese it. And, like, you see here, I just don't even care. I just tank it. With the amount of HP we have in the region, it really is like, as long as the water doesn't insta-give you, you're gonna make it. You know, this is kind of annoying, because you have to, like, jump in and then jump out. If you screw up, I imagine there's nothing really good water. But... And, I mean, I'll spoil it. We win. We win our first try. Which I really didn't expect. But we do. So. I like this. This is kind of a cool concept. Like, you have to fly through the rings of fire. You know, he may be like the demon version of the dad, but at least he's really good at it.
Hey, son, catch! There you go.
But I mean, there is a little bit of a like if I had messed up there, if you look below me, nothing but doom.
Maybe if you spend more time practicing coming. Pretty good.
But yeah, like he shoots you. You know, the first time you hit me, I thought, oh, it probably like knocks you off into the water. So like, no. So this is actually the big test. This is where they can get you. Is that little loop right there where you have to go down. You can think you've made it, but because of that downward loop, you can hit the water in that and die. But once you've gotten past that loop, I do not think it is possible to lose unless you let go of the ladder. So, like, I remember that just being much worse in my head.
You cheated!
No! I used the acrobatics you taught me.
Don't lie to me, cheater. You crystal ball leaders always cheat. You're no son of mine.
And really, once you've beaten that, you've beaten the game. That's probably the last difficult thing, because we're coming to the true final boss, and honestly, it's more of a pat on the back than a boss fight.
You okay? Where's your dad?
He's over there, talking to your dad.
He did
This is
what?
fun.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's going to get grounded.
Make that ground.
So goofy. But that's right, never mind, there's 2 boss phases. Oh, but this part's like laughably easy. I forgot about this. So we're back in the ring. So this level has 4 bosses.
I'm not
So it's even easier than the first time you fought him. Just, you know, it's just like El Odio. Pick up the things, throw them at him. Except this time you do have to punch him. You don't just get to. And also, as you can see, the level is swarming you with health. I'm not sure what happens if you die. I don't know if it's a gauntlet. You have to do it again. They'd probably sour you pretty hard if you did, especially with the first phase taking so long. But every time he breaks one of those, it explodes into HP and arrowheads for some reason. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what good arrowheads are at this point in the game, but they did it.
Spiky, no, you can't really catch those.
Easy as that. And down he goes. Oh my god, the range is coming down. So now we meet Raz's real dad.
Is as hard to penetrate as ever.
I gotta turn my volume up, the rain's so
What
loud.
are you doing out here in this tank with this other brain?
It's 2021, Dad. Two men can have their brains in the same tank.
Involved with psychics. He's been cavorting with filthy,
This is
cheating psychics. Is that really how I look in your mind? Man, do I hate psychics. And seeing my son happy. I don't hate psychics. I used my psychic connection with you to find you and to project myself into your mind.
But how can you hate me for being psychic if you're psychic too?
Son, I could never hate you. I only wanted you to be happy, Rasputin. And safe. Our family
Classic.
has
A 10-year-old misunderstood his parents. I do love he just like, phew, like flings him in.
Now, son, we have to carefully unweave your psyche from that other brain. We don't want anything bad to happen while your mind is in this tangled state. The damage could be permanent.
I wonder if that'll come up in Psychonauts too. There's like long-lasting effects.
Unweave? Detangle? Never. I like it this way. I mean,
This is
look
fun.
at how huge I am.
And I think I can juggle now.
They're unstoppable.
Your mind. So you are the strong one here. What I'm about to give you, my son, you must take care of it. Because it's everything I've got.
You know, it's our dad gives us psychic energy with which to fight the final super boss. And this fight's really not much of a fight. It's, for some reason, you're not in the circus anymore. While you're Big Raz, you just walk up to them and punch them. And then, as you can see here, we're charging up our super form. And then once it's charged up, we just instantly turn into it. You can just start wailing on him. It's really not much of a fight.
Don't run, or else Daddy.
But that was one thing I kind of noticed coming back and playing this game, is most of the boss fights are not particularly great. And here, I can, you can kind of see the shield starting a bit, so I do start to play around with replicating a lot. But, you know, don't get hit and then turn big and beat his ass. And just do that 3 or 4 times. It's a little anticlimactic. I mean, but what boss fight in this game has really been? I'm honestly like Linda is probably the best boss fight. Like the platform, like it's basically all these boss fights what's wrapped up into one. And there it is. We beat Psychonauts. I'll shut up for the cutscene. Oh, I do like this running backwards thing.
Bunnies! No! No meat! Ah!
No more. No more meat. Look.
There you go! Good little bunny! Hey, thanks for helping me save the bunnies. And for talking
It
to my
is
dad.
interesting how in his memory the bunny he
No
cares
problem,
about
little
is
Ollie.
like the only small bunny,
Wait,
but
goodbye,
in the
Mr.
dream
Webb.
or his mind,
Where's he going?
We're
it's a fat little
separating
bunny.
the brains now, Rasputin. He'll be fine. Let's go inside.
Man, I can't wait to tell you about
Except
all the
that he's
messed
like
up stuff
the
that
rest.
happened.
Oh, I know a lot of it. While you were out, I poked around a bit. Tell me about this Lily person.
Hey!
And so, that brings us to the end, where, as you can clearly
Yes.
see, the personal demons causing my negative behavior have all been eradicated, leaving me sane once again. This is also corroborated in CAT scan number 3 on page 59 of your handouts. On a personal note, I would just like to reiterate how extremely, extremely sorry I am for stealing all of your brains and trying to take over the world. Mistakes have been made. But this camp is all about education. And I know I, for one, learned plenty. Thanks to that guy right there. Come on up here, Raz.
We
What did you
endeavor
get,
to
Flash
build
Flood
strong
one?
minds here.
Yeah, Flash Flood
with the
one
power
was,
to lift things, to
interesting.
see things, to burn things. But it's a special quality of your heart, not your mind, that truly makes a great psychonaut. This young man has it. We did not give it to him. He got it from someone else, long before he came here. But we can give him this, to honor his mind,
This is very
his
satisfying.
courage, and his heart. Son, we do not normally ask this of someone so young, but it is obvious to us all that you
Time
are
out.
not average. Will you join us, Rasputin? Will you
Don't
be
tell me I cut off the end of the
a
video. I swear to
psychonaut?
God. Oh my God, I think I did. Oh my God, did I? This might be the end of the episode. If so, thank y'all for watching. Oh my God, I think I did. This is gonna be bad. Oh no. How did I do this? I'm gonna find out. Okay. Sorry, little clip. More editing from Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Okay.
Oh, I somehow cut off the end of the
Perfect to hear
episode.
about this.
So, 2
That was
recordings.
the best summer of my whole entire life.
More
Hey, the
cuts.
summer's not over yet. We can hang out for a couple of
I
weeks.
was wondering how it got so
My family's
short.
out on the East
I know
Coast.
they did though.
Where's
Where I
yours?
cut it, I threw away the half I wanted to keep,
Hmm.
and then kept the
Well,
bad half.
You'd better go. Your dad's waiting for you.
Well,
Bye.
Stone cold.
Children, it's an emergency. There's been another kidnapping.
I was here the whole time. You saw me.
No, this time we know
That's
who it is,
funny. I love
and
that
that's
joke.
what scares us.
who was kidnapped?
Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts.
Dad.
Sir, can you teleport this many of us back to headquarters?
Huh? What? Hey, what are you people doing in my kitchen? Now get!
Guess we're taking the jet.
Don't worry about your dad, darling. We'll get him back.
Yes, after all, we'll have Rasputin helping us.
I'm going?
Now how could we do this without our anti-kidnapping specialist?
I've taught you everything I can, son. Now, you go
Platforming,
show them. Show
juggling.
them all.
Let's go.
And that is how they end Psychonauts, having set up for a sequel that would not come for 2 decades. And with that, after this last episode being a heck of a chore to get done, I'll give you my summary, but I'll probably leave you with more credits than me talking. Just because this last episode really worn me out, and I gotta go to bed. But I thought it was a good game. I liked it. I think it's got great humor. I think it's fun. I think you've heard me basically, as I went through the levels in the last 2 episodes, I think you heard everything I had to say about each individual level, and really that applies for the whole game. Like the gameplay, I like the humor, I like the story. The boss fights are kind of but I think it's a good game. If you've never played Psychonauts, and this looks fun, I don't even know, I can't really say try Psychonauts 2, but that would be my guess, is if they kept it the same, play it before I Let's Play it. But hopefully hopefully tomorrow you will see episode 1 of Let's Play Psychonauts 2. But honestly, at this point, I feel like with all these post-commentaries, I've said everything I want to say about Psychonauts, and I am just ready for the game to be over, and this recording to be over. If you did manage to stomach watching this entire series, good job. They have, I think they're called Purple Hearts for people who do things like that. But that's all I really got. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my recording here. I'm going to leave the credits in because the people who worked on this game deserve their credit. But as far as my input goes, that's going to do it. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Happy Halloween if you watch this on the right day. But I am going to go to bed. So I'm Velcab Hawk. Enjoy the credits. And that was Let's Play Psychonauts. Goodbye.